Basic Education, Angie Motshekga. Minister, thanks very much for joining us.
No, thank you very much, and thanks to your viewers and listeners.
You've known Minister Chabane for how many years?
For a long time. I think from 1990 with the unbanning and during the reformation of structures. So I've just always known him as an activist, but I started working with him from 2007 when we served in the same NEC and also in the cabinet, but I've always known him since the unbanning.
What kind of a person would you say he was in deliberations and in discussions?
Extremely intelligent. He's just very bright, just a very sharp, bright mind, strategist. I mean, he will keep quiet, and only when I think there's a problem, he'll just come in humbly and just offer a solution. Very light-spirited, was a very light comrade. You never noticed him, but you felt his presence. So he was a very easy comrade, very light comrade, but very bright and very, as I say, very easy, light-spirited, constructive. He's just one comrade who's not silly. I mean, I always said to people, one thing that Chabane was not, it's just being a malicious, silly comrade. When you are with him, don't have to look back because he'll tell you what he thinks in a very respectful manner, but also with humility. And his demeanor just made him very easy to get along with.
Now, many South Africans will never know how a cabinet conversation or discussion or debate goes like. Are you prepared to share with us just some of those moments in cabinet when he would stand up, or when it's his turn to speak, he would open his mouth? And what sort of impression did you get the very first time you were with him in a cabinet meeting and you heard him speak?
Chabane never spoke until it was necessary for him to say something. There will be cabinet meetings which go without him uttering a word. But when there are difficulties, there's really something where you will feel that, because he was very clued also to both the ANC constitution and the country's constitution. That's when Chabane will say, can I offer some advice? And just quickly, but after he's finished, then you have a solution. So there will be cabinet meetings where he doesn't even utter a word, but he will only speak when it matters.
The one thing you would miss about him?
I'll miss Chabane. As I say, I served with him in the NWC, I served with him in cabinet, and I served with him also, especially now during negotiations. He was an extremely easy comrade to work with. His demeanor, as the big department, I always have to work with him on a number of things. Even now with negotiations, he's a comrade that I knew we could honestly try and resolve issues. No pulling off power, nothing. Just really trying to find a solution. I really miss his mind. He really had an extremely sharp mind. And as I say, he never spoke. I think he knew that when he speaks, it resolves everything. So he never spoke a lot and only spoke when it mattered. And I'll just miss him for that. I think it's tough in cabinet that you sometimes say, you feel like saying, Chabane, speak, man. Here's a problem. So I think I'll miss those moments where I feel like Chabane just say something. Now we have a problem.
Thank you very much, Minister. Minister of Basic Education, Minister Angie Motshekga, reflecting on the life of Collins Chabane, who passed away last Sunday. You are watching a live broadcast. We're broadcasting from Pretoria Showgrounds, and that is where the official memorial service is about to begin. But I'm not alone. I'm with my colleague Patricia Fesaki, who is standing by. Patricia?